Good morning, students. I hope you are getting your online classes with good focus. Today, I am going to start your new poem second, Fire and Ice. This poem may not be very familiar with you, but the name of the poet, Robert Frost, is greatly familiar with you because we have been discussing it. Fire and Ice, very interesting poem this is, and it is related with humans' emotions. As you know it, Robert Frost is a poet who generally talks about his imagination towards communication between humans and nature. But in these lines, in the poem Fire and Ice, he talks about human emotions. Human emotions are very powerful emotions. Great emotions by which we can change the world, by which we can divert anybody's mind. We can generate good power and good focus among ourselves. But what he talks about, human emotions in these lines, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. It's very short poem, simple, but the deeper words are used in this poem. The poet depicts or talks about two particular beliefs regarding with the end of the world. With the end of the world, which type of two beliefs he depicts here? Two beliefs means the first, it's not belief, the element fire, right, and element ice. You can search here where it is ice. Some say ice. And second line, fire and ice, the name of the poetry is, these are two elements regarding with the end of the world. But which type of two beliefs he talks about? Beliefs that some people think that world will end by the fire. On the other hand, some people think that world will get doomed by ice. But poet compares these two features. Poet compares these two features. Fire, first of all we take fire. Fire compares with desire, humans desire, and eyes compares with hatred. These two types of features have been drawn here. How fire compares with desire, and how desire becomes a source, becomes a mediator for ending the world. How can you say this? How can you imagine this thing? A great imagination, what he used in these lines. Desire. Humans desire have a great power because the unlimited desires, the unlimited, the uncontrolled and unending desires, the poet sees, the poet saw, because he has been greatly influenced by the impact of human desires, because these are uncontrollable desires. We can't end to our desire. If we create one desire in our mind, definitely we create another desire, we create another link, with the previous desire. That's why the chain of desire become increasing day by day. It can't be ended. So poet says that by the uncontrolled and unending power of desire can end the world. Next we take the example of ice. which is compared here by the poet with hatred of human beings. For example, eyes means the prolonged touch, the prolonged contact of eyes can give the numbness to our body part, like this. On the same way, okay, the hated emotion, okay, if you create hate, if you don't love each other, if you create this emotion in yourself, in your mind, okay, definitely hatred creates numbness to your thoughts, to your thinking, to your ideas. Your all ideas become destroyed. Your all positive outlook towards anybody else become ruined. Why? Because you generated hatred in your mind. That's why poet wants to say eyes has been compared with this emotion, and fire has been compared with desire. These two powerful emotions can destroy easily. These powerful emotions can destroy the world, okay, by hatred and desire. And line by line, some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. Poet wants to say that some people depict here. Yes, some say the world will end in fire. Poet wants to say through these lines, some people think that this world, okay, which had been generated to create the powerful emotions among everybody, but sometimes people use these emotions with wrong ways, okay. That's why these emotions have been depicted over here. Some people think that world will destroy by fire. Some people are not in a favor, okay, that world will get end in ice. From what I have tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. Okay, but before telling or describe the parish movements, okay, in ice, poets want to take great favor of those people, okay, who say that world will end in fire because fire can destroy everything. Likewise, okay, desire have great power to destroy, because uncontrolled and unending desire or wrong desire towards anything can destroy our world. But gradually, after listening the argue of fire, now he depicts towards ice, okay. But if it had to perish twice, suppose it means word, if word had to get the destroyed moments twice, means two times, I think I know enough of hate to say that for destruction eyes is also great and would suffice, means sufficient. In another discussion, poet takes the examples of ice. Ice can create numbness on our body parts, okay. We can't get consciousness through the prolonged and deep contact of ice. On the same way, ice is compared with hate emotions of human beings, okay. If human beings are full of hate, okay, if human beings generate hate in the mind and heart of themselves, then nobody can change those people, because those people are getting forward for the ending of the world by great powerful emotion, hate, okay. That's very short poem, and it's a description of this poem. After that, I'll tell you about the poetic device, the style and rhyming scheme of this poem. Now you can say fire. Fire is indicating here towards these emotions like greed, lust, conflict, fury, intolerance, right? Eyes, we can take eyes towards these emotions, cruelty, human emotions, insensitivity, coldness, indifference, and hatred. These emotions can create only through one emotion, means fire indicates here desires. These are the kinds of desires, you can say. Okay, eyes denotes hatred, hate. Okay, hate denotes towards these features: cruelty, insensitivity, coldness, indifference, and hatred. Okay, it's very short poem and it has been completed in a very short time. I hope you all are familiar with these lines, what I quoted here, what I explained. In next class, I'll discuss about the questions. Thank you.